Hello, I am Auntie Jackie, and you know something? I am going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what you are. Shall I tell you what you are? Shall I? I'll tell you what you are. You're Gemini. I forgot what you are. You're Gemini. Hello, Gemini boys and girls. Hello, and I hope you're well, and Happy New Year. So for Gemini, for the your messages will start on the 5th of January. And they'll go all the way through to the 5th of February 2016. So it is a general reading, so that's a broad look at where some Geminis are at in your life. If it's a personal reading, if you want a personal reading with me, then you ask questions of the tarot, and then we can really look at what's going on in your life, which is completely different. So we always look at your spiritual bulletin. That's the one right at the top over all these cards, what I'm going to show you in a moment. So for some Gemini, you've got to, and it looks like you've got to get out of a certain relationship, because some of you, this relationship is that bad and that toxic, it could become dangerous, and it could harm you. This particular relationship, you would be really wise to leave this relationship and go single again, because there's real very negative energy in a certain relationship. So we look at the card of inner strength. Very important is inner strength. Inner strength in Gemini, for some Gemini, find this inner strength especially at home. And sometimes probably with this, there's a male figure. It could be a male figure, or it could be children, or the combination of both. If you don't dig deep and find inner strength to cope with this male figure or these children, things could get really crazy. They could get chaotic, chaos. Everything could run amok, as I say. So you really have got to dig deep. Some of you, Gemini, your inner strength to cope with a particular male, a man, or children, or a child. So that is very important to keep the lid on what's happening in your life, is inner strength. Now we talk about home life. Home life. So some of you may have to leave home, or the family home, or leave someone. You leave that place. You've got to leave. Some of you have got to leave the family home because of a false peace. You've tried to make peace with someone at home where you live. It didn't last, or it won't last. It has broke down, or it will break down, because sadly it was all done in false and pretense and wrapped up in lies. So it just, the wheels dropped off the cart, they really did. So it didn't stand much chance because it was all done in falseness. Now we have the Devil card. Oh dear, who's this negative person? So we have quite a dark soul. Could class this person as evil, a nasty person. You could work with this person. Now there is some kind of last hope here, maybe between you and this, or maybe it might be more than one person, but they're quite evil, quite nasty. Luckily, this last hope that just glues you and that other person together, or these people, this last hope is quite strong. So a lot can be built and manufactured from this last hope, and it's got lots of energy in it, so that's good. Maybe you can work something out with this not a very nice person. So now you have the Tower card. When that arrives in your reading, something will collapse. Emotionally, spiritually, some aspect in your life, something's going to go whoosh, collapse. Something in your life breaks down, and it usually happens quickly if you get the Tower card. When it does break down quickly, and it was ready to break down, whatever it is in your life, when it does break down, it will open the doorways and the gateways to freedom, and you'll feel released and you'll feel wonderful. So it's a blessing in disguise. It looks like we have a man, gentleman, so we're focusing on a male here. A male, though this person does come across as a bossy man, a bossy male, has got a lot on his mind, stressed, worried maybe, to the point he feels trapped. So he's not in a good place, trapped, but he could still win through feeling trapped and the stress. He still could get through all this, though he gets through all that part, he's still plagued for some reason with some form of jealousy. Okay, maybe you might know that person. We do now have the divorce court card, or you don't have to be married if it's pointing at you. It can be when you've been in a very big relationship for years and you feel like it is a form of marriage. So you have divorce, a big breakup, separation. Now I'm afraid for some of you it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, Gemini. But it's not a private reading, but in the general scope of things, the tarot says you can't see you getting back together again, because hope is really falling on this. Could be a marriage or a big relationship, so that's not very good. Now we have a health problem card. We do. Here we are. This is usually about health. Health problems. It seems to be pointing at specifically Sagittarius, Leo, Aries gentlemen. This health problem could take away a lot of the strength of the body. They could become very weak with this health problem. Certainly, if it's anything to do with arthritis, the arthritis was going to get worse and worse and very bad. So there's that there. That's a shame. And then we move on to your outcome. And luckily you have got the Sun card. That's a happy card. And I wish there was more sun here. In fact, I forgot what the sun looks like over here. So anyway, I think I'll do it like this. Shall I do it like the sun's on me? So the energy shines, and it does. It's the Sun card. Energy shines, and it is given back. This good, nourishing energy is given back to something that is either a sickly energy or a weak energy, or something, or someone's not doing well. But all of a sudden, the sun comes back or arrives, and it looks like this poor energy is going to become strong and lifelike again and activated. So that really looks quite good. So I'm pleased about that. So things turn around, and it feels more like spring and summer again. So please subscribe, because it will alert you to my latest videos. If you want to see any more, you may see more sun. You never know. Follow your moon sign videos, there's information there, and please follow your rising sign videos as well, because there's more messages there as well. And Happy New Year! Happy New Year!